Welcome to another exciting episode of Koffin Radio. I am Heartthrob Rob, and today we are covering the 2011 Seal Beach shooting that occurred in Orange County, and as we just passed the 9-year memorial. It happened October 12th, 2011 at the Salon Meritage hair salon in Seal Beach, California. So I want to talk about it, the fact that this happened. I think a lot of murders kind of get swept under the rug in Orange County. They make a big hurrah, and then we forget about them, or past ones that people don't remember, or, that just weren't around for. But the 2011, I remember really standing out to me. I remember, with the biggest mass shooting in Orange County that had ever happened, with 8 people murdered. It's kind of crazy. A scorned lover, ex-lover, ex-husband is the one who did it. So 8 people inside the salon and 1 person in the parking lot were shot, and only 1 victim survived. It was the deadliest mass killing in Orange County history. Scott Evans Dekraai, who was involved in a custody dispute with his ex-wife, one of the shooting victims, pled guilty to the shooting on May 2nd, 2014. On September 22nd, 2017, Dekraai was sentenced to 8 terms of life imprisonment without parole and 1 term of 7 years to life for attempted murder. So he's got to die, come back to life 8 times, and then he can come back, and one of those will be with 1 term of 7 years after that too. So it's fucking crazy. On Wednesday, October 12, 2011, at 1:21 p.m., police responded to reports of shot fired at the Salon Meritage hair salon at 500 Pacific Coast Highway. The shooter was armed with 3 handguns and reloaded at least once during the attack, which lasted 2 minutes. 2 minutes of hell, man. With that much shooting and chaos going around you, it's got to be nothing but besides the scariest moment ever, Apparently, obviously 8 people were killed, another injured, but, for everyone else around in the surrounding area, you're just on go and scared, and, imagine you're walking your children nearby. There were about 20 people in the salon at the time, some managing to escape by running into the street or hiding in neighborhood businesses. 6 people were declared dead at the scene, and 3 survivors were taken to a hospital, where 2 of them later died of their wounds. Police later named the weapons used in the shooting as a 9mm Springfield, a .45 caliber Heckler & Koch, and a .44 Magnum Smith & Wesson Model 29. The shooter's wife, Michelle Fournier, one of the employees at the salon, was one of the victims. The suspect in the shooting, named by police as 41-year-old Scott Evans Dekraai of Huntington Beach, California, was arrested without incident after being stopped while driving a white pickup truck about 1/2 mile from the scene of the crime. Dekraai was wearing body armor at the time of his arrest. I mean, to bring 3 guns and you reload and then you got a vest on, you know what you're doing, and you're freaking here to cause some pain, and this ain't your first rodeo. This guy, knew he was going all out. You knew that your crazy ass was going to fucking do that. Like, you're not just killing your wife, you crazy bastard. The incident was the worst mass murder in Orange County since the Fullerton Massacre in July 1976, which 7 people died. There had only been 1 murder in Seal Beach during the previous 4 years. Seal Beach, not known for its fucking crazy murders, There had only been, the last murder had occurred, within the last 4 years. Pretty good record out there. And then all of a sudden, the deadliest mass shooting in all of Orange County history happens right in your little sleepy town. Victoria Buzzo, 54. Here are the victims. Victoria Buzzo, 54. David Coet, 64. Randy Lee Fannin, 62. Michelle Bach Fast, 47. Michelle Marie Fournier, 48. Lucia Bernice Condis, 65. Laura Webb, 46. Christy Lynn Wilson, 47, and Hattie Stretz, 73. It's a lot of people, man. A lot of craziness. It's a lot of, victims, and, my heart goes out to their family. A little bit about the killer, the shooter. Scott Evans Dekraai divorced his wife, Michelle, in 2007 after 4 years of marriage. Court records show that he had been engaged in a bitter custody dispute over his 8-year-old son. His personality was said to have changed after an accident on board a tugboat in February 2007, which left him with a serious leg injury. Following an incident later in 2007 involving his stepfather, a restraining order was filed against him, barring him from possessing firearms. The order lasted a year and expired at the time of the shooting. So he was able to get guns back, get them back. Court documents filed in September 2008 diagnosed him with PTSD, a very real thing that should be looked at more, you know? These mental illnesses is what come back to bite us with these mass shootings, man. A court hearing had taken place on Tuesday, October 11, 2011, the day before the shooting, which recommended a near equal custody arrangement. So even getting equal custody and you're willing to go all out, you crazy bastard. You want to raise your son 50-50. Meanwhile, you kill your wife and you go to jail for the rest of your life. Now nobody can take care of your kid. Someone in your family is not you. Orange County District Attorney Tony Rackauckus announced on October 14, 2011 that Dekraai would be charged with 8 counts of murder with special circumstances and 1 of attempted murder. He also indicated that his office would seek the death penalty. In news conference following the shooting, Rackauckus said for almost 2 minutes, Dekraai shot victim after victim, executing 8 people by shooting them in the head and chest. He was not done. He then walked out of the salon and shot a 9th victim, a man who was sitting nearby in a parked Range Rover. He also said that David Coyette, an apparent random victim sitting in his parked car outside of the salon, had been shot because he thought that he was an off-duty or undercover police officer. You can't even just be a guy sitting in your car outside. He also, Dekraai was sentenced to 8 terms of life imprisonment without parole and 1 term of 7 years to life for attempted murder. Dekraai is currently imprisoned in the California Substance Abuse Treatment Facility and State Prison Corcoran. I forget how you pronounce that word. But, yeah, 2011, man. For that to happen, and, you know, we just passed the 9-year anniversary, you know, as it was on October 7th. October 12th, 2011. This guy died, fuck. God damn it. It happened October 12th, 2011. So we passed the 9-year anniversary, and, you know, it's just something I wanted to talk about. I think mental illness is real. Maybe if this guy would have had some more help, he wouldn't have gone on a shooting rampage. You know, I placed the blame strictly and firmly on him, but, you know, we got to see the signs. I mean, we already took his guns away for a minute. He should be on a watch list, you know, or deal with something, you know, and then him diagnosed with PTSD, a custody battle, you know, all the pieces line up for this guy to go crazy. And I'm not saying it was okay. I'm just saying, you know, the signs are there. Let's keep an eye out, you know. Kind of crazy. You know, for that to be that wild, it happened at Dana Point, the biggest mass, you know, shooting, mass murder in Orange County history happened at Dana Point, you know, 9 years ago. So something I wanted to talk about as we bring more to light these murders in Orange County history. But let me know what you guys think. We'll talk about it in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if you like what you're watching, then hop in the Koffin. Follow us on social media at Koffin Radio. Koffin is spelled with a K. And that's all for today.